So we want to have a conversation with her, engage her on her music, her journey, get to know her personally. So it's just going to be a short interview podcast session. And if you have questions, we shall be passing papers around. If you have any questions relating to her, her music, and anything, you can feel free to ask. So the podcast session shall be moderated by Norman. Norman, welcome.
Oh, so I'm Mosoti Norman. I'm an event enthusiast. I love her music. I'm her friend. I'm a friend of a lot of people in the audience. So yeah, welcome. Kamore,
Yes,
how are you?
I am well.
How does it feel being on stage?
I think it's a different feeling every time. But I don't know. Today I was extremely nervous. But you guys, thank you for calming me down.
Okay. Anyway, let's go into the questions. Why Kamore? Why choose that as your stage name? Yeah.
Kamore is my grandfather's name. And he was the only musical person in our entire family. I think it skipped a whole generation. And so when he passed, I think I wanted to do music, and I was looking for a name, and I figured Kamore would be the best way to honor his memory.
So you didn't have any shower singers in your family, just your grandfather, and then you.
Yeah, that's
Someone else.
it's. I have an aunt, but I think in my family I'm the only one.
Oh, okay. Anyway, since obviously your grandfather is one of your influences when it comes to the kind of music you make, the fact that you're making music, what other influences? Because I saw somewhere you're a big fan of Chadwick Boseman.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you're a big fan. He was an influence when it comes to your music and
Yeah.
everything. So, what are your influences when it comes to,
When I am listening for songwriting purposes, there's this guy called Justin Nozuka. I don't know if you know him.
I don't.
New artists. There's this artist called Justin Nozuka, and JP Cooper and Aurora. I love how they write, but also the melodies that Aurora and Billie Eilish evoke.
Oh, okay. So, since you've gone into writing, what is your songwriting process? So, what is your songwriting process? One, and also, what is your performance? Now, before you go on stage, what do you do? Do you have like a chant that you usually chant? Do you say a word of prayer? What exactly do you do? Yeah.
Before I go on stage, let me start with that one.
That one, okay,
yes.
so-
So before I go on stage, there are these things called lip trills. I don't know if you have them. So we do that. And yes, I also pray a short prayer, just in case. In case, just like small prayers. I pray that my wardrobe does not malfunction when I'm on stage, What was the other question?
Your songwriting process.
My songwriting process. I don't have a process in particular.
Yeah.
So it really depends. If I am writing under pressure, I think I just stay up all night until I finish. As long as I have the melody and the theme. Most times I write in the shower. Also, why shower time is my favorite time. So most of my music I wrote in the shower. But also when I'm writing music with other people, the process is different because you want to fit into their style, but not abandoning your style completely. So you have to create the melodies together and be there for the production. Like if you're writing music with someone else, like you have to make sure your brands align. Yeah, so
Okay, so now let's go to your bodies of work. So you have two EPs, Vital Flows and Dear People. So what was the difference in? Okay, what was the difference in the creative process for both EPs, and how was what did you learn that was different in this new EP that you didn't get in the last EP? Ama, was this new EP easier to make than the last EP? Exactly, what was the,
I feel like the first EP for me was the easier one to make because it was just we are in lockdown I'm locked. My neighbor at that point was a producer. I'm like, I don't have anything else to do at that point. So most of the songs we actually wrote together in that space. And I really didn't know what I wanted as a sound. So it was very experimental when we were creating Dear People. But for Vital Flaws, I was very, like, it was picking the songs that went into Vital Flaws, because every song there is still very personal. And so deciding how they flow, how the style comes out, and who is playing on it and why they're playing on it. Like it was a whole different process. And I learned that if you know what you want with your music, the process doesn't it's not necessarily easier, but it gives you more clarity. Yeah. So
Oh, okay. So the next question I have is, how do you feel releasing it? Because I've realized I've listened to your body of work. There are songs that are sad. There are songs that are happy. There are songs that are sad. There are songs that are happy. There are songs that are hopeful. It feels like you're sharing your entire soul out there. Giving people something very personal. How does it feel sharing it?
Vital Flaws was actually supposed to come out in March of this year, but we kept postponing it because I didn't know how people would receive it. And also, as I said, every single song there was personal, like it's a personal story. So I don't know. I Putting your music out there is like telling people, here I am, I'm naked, judge me. And so I don't know. It's very scary, but it also feels like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. Because I don't know. I grew up in a space where therapy is not an option. You
No,
pray your problems away.
I feel like that's most African homes.
Right?
Yes.
So you pray just take them to Jesus. He's
Yeah.
got you. But then really writing my music has been a very therapeutic avenue for me. And where I think the only time I feel like I'm not interrupted by the world or by people is when I am singing. Like they will have to wait. I finish voicing my opinion, and then you can give your opinion as long as mine is already out. Yeah. So
Okay. Now, with that regard, what was your oh shoot moment where you realized, music was going to be the thing, you're going to make, a living out of this? Because I feel like the systems in Kenya are not placed well enough to allow artists to just pick that as the one thing that they're going for.
professionally, I am a trained teacher. I'm a teacher of English. And I think my oh shit moment was when I went into a classroom for the first time and I was teaching these kids and I was like, oh my God, this is not what I want to do. It's like teenagers are difficult human beings and I have to deal with them. And it's like, no. And I think that's when I decided, you know what? I don't have any other conventional job, but I know this is what I want to do professionally. Yeah, that was my oh shit moment.
Okay. Now, the other question is, you're part of a competition called Opportunities Are Here. A
Yeah.
while ago, and you won it.
Yeah.
So, what was the competition about, and how was the whole process getting there, winning it? How did it feel?
It was bittersweet. One of my highlights was getting to work with, because Opportunities Are Here was sponsored by the European Unions, and just being part of that whole space and the leadership training programs that were happening within the competition. And I think it's the one competition where your singing was not like your final performance was not the determinant of who wins, because it was like a series. It was 9 weeks long, and so after every masterclass you'd have a task to do, and they will rate and grade and now mentor you from that point. And I think that whole journey was very informative, and also getting to work with different artists. And the bitter part was hard work is awesome, but hard work can also, hey, way.
Yeah.
I think it was sometimes how do I even put this? Like you got to do stuff that you didn't expect to do in a competition and you don't know how, and it just quite deep end sasa wewe jisort. And I think that, and also in a competition you will butt heads because you're competing. So I think getting out of that space with amazing friends and also people who will cross the road when they see you. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah, they don't deserve you anyway. You're great. Okay, so random questions. Not random, because artists happen to be the largest consumers of art. So, which is your favorite song at the moment? Because people have favorite songs for, I think, periods of time. Unless you're the kind who has like one favorite song from like 7 years ago that you listen to every day.
There is one song from 7 years ago that I still listen to.
I knew it.
It's called Runaway. Runaway by Aurora. I don't know if you know it. And I was running far away. Will I run off the world someday? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. Now take me home. Yeah, that one. As one of my favorite songs is Color Me in Gold by JP Cooper.
Okay, I will assume I know the artist, or I'll assume people in the artist know, not the artist, the song, I know the artist. Your favorite movie?
Now or of all times?
Both.
My favorite movie of all times has always been Lion King.
Understandably so.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, do I have a favorite movie right now? No, because Netflix has been disappointing me every time they release new stuff, right? Yeah. Right?
Okay, I did not know that. Okay, favorite series?
I, oh, Leverage.
Leverage.
Leverage is my favorite series. I don't know if anyone has watched Leverage. Yay! You get what I mean. Leverage is awesome.
Ukoshua Goofy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Saddest song you've ever had? Yes.
Quiet when I'm coming home and I'm on my own.
Okay, not
How could I
Gateri.
say-
Is it Gateri?
Gatheri.
Gatheri, yes. Yeah, because I saw you posted something about Gatheri being a very sad.
Gatheri is a very sad song. I think because it's not just a song for me, it was a reality in that moment. Yeah.
Happiest song?
Pharrell. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel it's right there.
Okay, so now we move to the questions from the audience.
Okay.
So the first question: do you have a songwriting routine?
No.
You don't like hang upside down and then you start the song from behind Kendambele.
No.
Like, you know, the weird thing artists do.
No, I don't have a songwriting routine.
No, so you just.
As I said, sometimes the music just comes, but sometimes you have to sit down and force it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The second question: listening to both versions of Christine, how do you feel music fits into the portrayal of what could have been? Does it bring comfort, more moments of contemplation?
Listening to both versions of Kristen.
Yes.
I don't just Christine is difficult. But I don't know, listening to both versions, one makes me want to be a better friend, and the other one makes me, for lack of a better word, feel like I wasn't the best friend I could have been. So it's very, I don't know, both versions make me feel sad at the same time. Yeah.
So the next question: what is indie music? By the way, what is indie music? Is it an independent artist, independent label? Is it weird music that?
Indie just means independent. Like it's within a genre, but it's independent from the genre.
Okay, what does
Like
that
you know
mean?
how when you hear soul, when you hear soul music, what comes to mind? Old what was this? Guys in the plantations just playing music. You remember how soul, like legit soul music sounds. But then indie means that you are still within that space, but then you are tapping in from other different genres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your music immediately inspired by your direct experiences?
Mostly, but not all of it. But most of it is.
Okay. When you write with others, is it a big shower? It's an interesting question.
Mtu ameandika hiyo swali anione kando.
Yes.
Goofy, is it you? Did you write that question? No, it's not a big shower. It's not a shower at all. It's no kind of shower.
Bath.
Huh? It's not. No, there's no. The only water involved is this.
Okay. The next question is, how old are you?
Wow. Wow. That question is from a guy. Because you do not ask a woman how old she is.
But this is the opportunity. It's anonymous. So
I am
you can't
25.
blame them. Okay. Whoever asked that, thank you. I really hope this next question, because it's the last one, is, are you single? Or something like that, because, I can't ask directly. So, it has two parts. The first question is, are you single? It's a coincidence.
Yes, I am single.
You are? Okay. Meskia.
Why? Because you did not ask me out. That's why.
Thank you. So, okay, I don't know. So, you said you grew up in a Christian home. Do you think the Christian faith has done enough when it comes to mental health? Are you single? Mental health?
Wait. Who is this?
Don't worry.
Genuinely, no. I don't think the Christian community has or is doing enough to help in just setting up spaces, because no, they're not.
So the confession box, 3 Hail Marys, 2 Our Fathers, they don't help.
They don't help. It just makes you feel more guilty.
Okay. When it comes, if not, how can they help? If yes, how can they improve? So, yeah.
Luckily, as much as the Christian faith does not help, the community that I am part of is called the Journey community. So we are based in a church, in a school, and so most times every Tuesday when the students are in school, like they offer a mentorship program, not even a mentor, like they are just there for the students to come and talk to them. And like and they're professional psychologists. But how the church will help is incorporate the science of psychology within the sermons, because then it gets depressing when you go to church and you're struggling mentally, and the sermon on the table on that day is you're suffering because you don't have Jesus enough, So that just, like, they need to stop shaming and accepting that mental health problems are actually real and with us, and like we need to take a step towards the transformation and the healing of the people who are going through it.
Okay. Now, personally, I have a hidden talent. No, it's not hidden, it's known. I can't sing. Yeah, thank you.
African.
Yeah, I can't sing so much that it's a talent. That when I was in, I think, class 6, my music teacher, I joined the choir, my music teacher looked at me, I sang, he told me, for me to get your key, I'll have to invent a whole new keyboard. So that was a little sad. So which is your hidden Oh yeah, trauma. Why I'm a good poet right now? It's because childhood trauma and the like, and yeah, 3 Hail Marys didn't help me. Yeah. So, which is your hidden talent or the most useless
Useless
skill that you
talent.
have?
I can fold my tongue.
Oh, okay, that's impressive.
But it doesn't help in anything.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so those were the questions. That was the short podcast. I'd like to thank you guys. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for paying money to see her. And I hope you guys are enjoying. So that's the end of this section. I hope you've learned something about her. Yeah. So thank you. Mkuje tena. Yes.